Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Sister Wives, Season 18, Episode 12.
Listen here, before we get into that, I want to tell the people to subscribe. I want to tell people to like, comment, share, all the above. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Now, before we get into the episode, I usually have a question to go before the episode. But this week, I do not have a question to start us off with, because there's so much of different things while at the same time same topics and same things that we've been seeing on this season on Sister Wives. But I do have an interesting question, but I have to let Blair build out the scenario within the scene to ask that question. You ready, Blair?
Yeah.
Let's go. Before we get into it, though, shout out to Dr. Barnes. I see you in the comments all the time. Shout out to you. Let's go, Blair.
Okay. Well, we start. It is a 1950 themed 50th birthday party for Christine.
Happy birthday, Christine.
She's been dating, and apparently she's been working with a matchmaker.
Uh-huh.
They bring up the fact that Mykelti is pregnant with twins.
Congrats.
Apparently, Robyn and Kody knew about it first. Mykelti told Robyn about it because she was experiencing morning sickness, and that's something that her mom hadn't experienced, so she went to Robyn.
Okay.
Yes. So Christine knows that there's going to be some things that Robyn and Kody know about first and vice versa. And Robyn, she felt just honored that they were the first to know.
Yeah.
But Christine says this is Mykelti's life, and she's going to put her feelings to the side. You know, Mykelti can do what she wants.
Listen here, this could be one of the few times, and like I said, I'm a fair judger. I would like to give props to Christine's maturity on this. You know, that she can compartmentalize her Robyn hate, and especially when it has to do with her child per se, that she understands the village that Mykelti have. You know, especially with a new child and things like that, and her being still close with her father and being close with his wife. You get what I'm saying? That she still feel part of that village. What do you think about that scene and how Christine expressed about, like, you know what, Mykelti, this is Mykelti's life, and if she wants to do that, I have no problem with that.
Yeah, I give props to Christine for that, because I have no problem saying when Christine is doing the most to keep the drama going. So no, I think she's doing a good job staying out the way and letting Mykelti navigate this how she wants to.
100%. Let's go.
Yep. Well, when polygamy got decriminalized in Utah, Christine really wanted to move back when they were living in Flagstaff. She thinks that if they moved to Utah, it probably would have just prolonged her leaving the family. Kody and Janelle don't think it would have made a difference, and Robyn is thinking it might have. She's always thinking about and reworking the scenarios of where they could have lived or what decisions they could have made to keep the family together.
Question, Blair, I'm going to ask you. Do you think if they would have moved back to Utah that it would have made a difference?
I think Christine is right. It would have just made it longer, like for her to leave.
Would she have left by now, or you think she still would have been married?
I think she still would have been married, just because they would all be in the same house together. And I think that family part is what keeps them together. But with Christine and Janelle being able to keep the family together in their way, that's sufficient for her. But I think it would have been harder to leave if she really felt like she was leaving the family.
Okay.
Versus leaving Kody.
I have another question.
Okay.
Right? Which one do you think it would have worked more if they would have actually did and finished the plans on Coyote Pass, is what it's called? Coyote Pass, compared to let's say if they didn't go to Utah, but they actually build and they actually have their own property on Coyote Pass, you think it still would have been the same result at the end?
Yeah, it still would have been the same. Yeah,
I think it's too many different personalities with these people. Well, for sure, Meri would have been in the same spot. Yeah, like I can't speak for Christine and how prolonged, if she would have been married or if she would have numbed herself to it. You get what I'm saying? I know Meri would have been in the same spot, you know, begging for some affection, begging for some type of companionship from Kody. But it is fair to wonder if they would have went back to Utah, if they would have still been back together, or if they would have still been together as a family, as a unit. I don't know. We'll see. Continue.
Yeah, well, Mykelti shares that she's pregnant with twins at the party.
Okay.
Janelle is excited, surprised. She even starts to cry a little bit. And Mykelti said something that I thought was really sweet when she said Janelle will also be a grandparent to twins.
That's real sweet.
That was really sweet.
Yeah.
Kody and Robyn and their kids weren't invited to the party.
Yeah.
Robyn says that it stings when they're not invited to family gatherings.
Stop it, Robyn.
Christine would like Robyn's kids at family gatherings, but she just didn't think her birthday was the time for a reunion.
Robyn, we go get tired. One of these days, we go get tired of you saying we are tired of not being invited to things.
Y'all don't invite Christine to things.
That's what I'm saying. Even if you know she's not going to come, even if you're so quote unquote down for the family, down for the pact, invite and let them not accept the invitation every time.
Yeah.
If you're so willing to do it for the family, you know.
Yeah.
But I just don't believe I don't believe the family is really that. I don't think Robyn's children is thinking about it as much as Robyn's putting on. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, especially since like they get to see McKelty there at the house. You get
they get to see Truly.
Exactly.
And,
so I'm like, if anything, they can have their own celebration when McKelty comes back over to visit and chill with Robyn and like her dad. You know what I mean? So I don't think it's really that heavy as Robyn trying to put 20 on 10 on that. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, we go to Meri.
What's up, Meri?
She is doing the same thing she's been doing all season.
Stop that.
She's renovating the carriage house for the business. Her friend Blair is an interior designer, and he is doing the job for her.
What's up, Blair?
So she wants an industrial theme for the carriage house. Meri met Blair online at first. Then they met in person.
Stop right there, Meri. Stop meeting people online. I need you. I need you to stop that, please. Please stop meeting people online. This one worked out. But go outside and actually like go to some coffee shops or restaurants or something like that. A friend of a friend of a friend or something like that. But online, stay away from it, please. Go ahead.
Well, she said she talks to people online about business all the time.
Yeah.
And now her prerequisite is a video chat, especially with the whole catfish situation. So she's trying to get some things in place to where she don't, look the fool anymore and have egg on her face. So she's trying.
She also says something. I don't know if you're going to say it, but she also says something about that we overblown the catfish situation.
Yeah, and she's like, in the family made stuff up about it and all this stuff. I'm just like, okay, then clear the air, but she don't want to. She said it hurts too much to talk about it still.
Well, let's make it. Let's keep it objective and let's make it factual. Actual. You was married to Kody. While married to Kody, you went online and started entertaining another relationship with another person. Tell me where I messed up or lying. Is there any more information I need on that? No. Now, unfortunately, it turned out that it was a catfish that, you end up getting hurt at the end. But let's not ignore the initial things that you did in the beginning. Like you going out and stepping out. Now, granted, it's Kody, it's your fault. I'm not saying like, like Meri's the 100% or Kody's 100%. But I'm saying for Meri, for you, don't act like we don't know the full story. All we need is the beginning. Is that you went out and you were looking for some other affection from somewhere else besides your husband's based on your beliefs, your polygamous beliefs, and your religion. That's not a good thing to do. Continue.
Yeah. Well, her business is mostly online, but she wants a space with fitting rooms to bring people into. Robyn knows Jen from Vegas, which is Meri's best friend. And she wishes she and Meri had that close relationship like Robyn and Jen have. No, like Meri and Jen have. But Robyn says her relationship with Meri is more so them just consoling each other through all of this trauma within the family. But they actually don't get to have a good time together.
Blair, when you came up with this idea to start this channel, and when we came up with this idea to do this show, one thing I did not want to be is like everybody else, and that is a Robyn hater.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? When Robyn said that, I was like, I think I need to apologize to the people. Okay. Because I think I see what they see now.
But it don't make me that mad. It don't make me like all of that.
No,
you know what I mean?
Listen, we're never gonna be like those people that go too far. I feel like our community.
I see how she's annoying.
Yeah, I see how our community that we're building is justified in some of their ways. Yeah. But I'm saying, Robyn said that she wished that her and Meri had the same relationship that Meri and Jen has. Yeah. You didn't invite Meri to Easter.
Hello. Like she's not around for the fun stuff. All you want to do is sit around.
Not Easter, Passover. Sorry.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because they don't celebrate.
I'm
Easter.
sorry. You know.
Yeah, but no, all you want to do is sit around and be like, "Where did it go wrong, Meri? Tell me from the beginning again for the 100th time." Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, that's what you do. You don't invite her over for no fun.
And that's what I'm saying. You always. That's why that really was the big thing in that scene for me. I was like, Robyn, please stop this. Please stop this. This you don't have to be the victim and like things that don't even involve her relationship with Jen don't even involve you. So like the whole idea of I wish we could be that close. Every time you call Meri over, it's always on some brainstorming on how we go get the family together. It's never to hang out. No, it's never to chill. You didn't invite her over for I think Christmas or something like that. It was some holiday besides Passover and things like that. You don't hang. You do not talk to Meri as if she's her own individual person with her own goals and things like that. No. Unless it has to do with the family and Kody.
Yeah, like she's part of the unit that needs to stay put.
Even when she was going to tell Kody that she was about to leave and things like that, you over there saying like, I told you, like, he cares. He wouldn't remember that. It's like you can say that, you know what, I want Meri to be happy and I want her to chase her happiness, but we need some actions behind it now.
It don't seem like she cared about Meri at all.
Unless it pertains to her.
Yeah.
Unless it pertains to her. Continue,
yeah. Well, Jen supports Meri, and Meri only wants people who are excited for her and this new venture to know about it. And she's talking about the carriage house renovations.
That is true. I actually learned this recently. Put in the comments about a time that you shared something with someone and you expected them to be as excited as you, and then like they totally like was the opposite. They would rather even kill, or they would just totally rain on your parade. I'm happy Meri has someone in her life, Jen, Blair, whoever it is, that can actually not only meet her excitement but add to it.
Right, and be genuine about it.
Yes,
like for her and what she's doing for her life, and not any strings or attachments to anybody else.
100%.
Yeah.
Good job, Meri. Continue, Blair.
Yeah. Kody visits Janelle in her new apartment. Kody was trying to talk about reconciliation this whole time. He doesn't know if he's happy about her not wanting to reconcile or if he doesn't want to push it because Janelle's been rejecting him. Kody has a hard time with rejection. You reject Kody, he'll never talk to you again. Anyway, Kody's been taking Savannah out to dinner every couple of weeks, and he hopes in time things will blow over with the situation with Gabe and Garrison. He's like, hopefully we can get over it. Where's the work, Kody? Like,
there's no work. There's no work, Blair. Stop looking for it, Blair. There ain't no work.
And Kody's like, well, this is Janelle's apartment. It's not our apartment. He doesn't even really know why Janelle's showing him, other than the fact that, our daughter lives there.
Savannah, right?
Yeah.
I will say, to be fair, because like I said, I'm trying to be fair. When you see the contrast of Janelle and Christine at that party, just them being around their friends and their families, just celebrating Christine, and like McKelty's having a baby, like we haven't seen a lot of that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? It seemed like polygamy, at least the way they have broadcast it, is an isolating thing. To where there's not a lot of celebration and things like that. So to see that was a breath of fresh air. I say that to say it was very good and good to see Kody with Savannah. Even when they walked in the house, he was playing around with her and things like that. And I feel like no matter how hurt your kids are, Kody, I know he's watching this, right? I feel like if you was to put out that olive branch and extend it to them, they will come back and be, Eventually. But like,
give it time.
Children want their fathers. Yeah. Like, so it's like right now it's just that stone cold wall right there. But even seeing Savannah looked like a whole different child. Seeing being there with her father and all them. Now, Kody, after I just gave you that praise, I'm about to tear you down. Now, reconcile with Meri. That's the only reconciliation you gonna get out of your wives, and that's Meri. And it's so funny how, like, not Christine, Janelle is saying, hey, you want to talk about reconciliation, but you ain't talking about no I love yous. You ain't doing no counseling. You're not doing no effort. You just basically showing up and just saying, so what's up?
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do? Like you're not courting. Mm-hmm. You want everything to be easy for you, right? If you are the one that messed it up, you got to do the work to build it back up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he don't think he is.
No. And like he just keep putting it off like, it's awkward. I don't know why I'm here and things like that. Well, you know why you here. You said it in the beginning that you want to reconcile. But you don't want to put that on the front priority list and things of that nature, because you want Janelle to meet you 85% and you could just meet her the other 15. Mm-hmm. That's not fair. And guess what? Janelle's not going to fall for it this time. She's not going to fall for it. Continue, Blair. Did you have any thoughts on like that scene?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Mary's in the process of looking at designs for the carriage house. She's happy the project is all hers and she doesn't have to worry about what Kody thinks, even though she hasn't had to in years because he hasn't been around her.
That is fair.
So
let's go. Meri
is Delulu, honey. Anyway, so Janelle's house plans for the apartment are 1,200 square feet. Oh, no. That's for her actual house plans. The apartment, I think that she said, is like 1,500.
Yeah, it's bigger.
So the apartment is actually bigger than what her house plans would have been.
Yeah.
Kody keeps talking about this daggone casita.
What is a casita?
I think that's like the barn dominium thing.
Meri house.
Yes.
Okay, my fault. Okay.
Janelle says she's financing her own house, so she really doesn't know why Kody's talking to her about this. Kody knows that all he has is really just opinions, and it's really not up to him what Janelle decides to do.
That hurts him, boy.
Yeah, well, Janelle wants to build on the land because it's her estate and it's what she's been able to accomplish after all these years. And that's really important that she said that, because... And
that was my question.
Yeah, because she did feel like if she were to leave the family, like she has nothing to her name. There's, after all of these years, what does she get out of it? And I think that's partially why she's staying and really pushing the build, because she wants to say she's done something. She has something of her own.
Now, are you ready for my question?
Go ahead.
Can I ask my question?
Yes.
Okay. Is Janelle delusional?
No, I think Janelle's realistic.
I think she's delusional. To say that the main reason or one of the reasons that you want to build on this estate is to have something to show after all these years of you being unhappy, years of being treated unfairly, just years of your marriage falling apart, that you want something to show of it, I think that's delusional.
Okay.
I think you should cut your losses and get out of it now. Right? I think that's the only true way that you can actually build something on in your life. And I understand, like, previous, especially in that episode where they got into it in her first apartment, she basically said, like, I'm something, I think she said I'm late 40s or something years old and I don't have nothing. Right? But the more you trying to bank on Coyote Pass is... They don't even got the money to build on it yet. You get what I'm saying? You better off, if you want something to show for it, keep your sanity. You get what I'm saying? Don't be delusional in thinking like, oh, well, only thing we can do, which Blake will share with us, only we can do, we can put some picket fix on it and we ain't got to see each other. No, that's delusional. The best way to really show that you moved on, let go of everything. Let go of everything. And I think that that is a sign of... Have you ever made like a bad decision and you're like, dang, I just need something good to come out of this bad decision, like something, anything. I think that's what... And
try to work it in some kind of way.
Even though bad is bad.
Like maybe from this angle.
Yeah, she over there
like I learned something from this. Like when it's really like you should have never put yourself in this position anyway.
And run. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly, and get out.
Yeah, Janelle's like, look, I straight could put a greenhouse on there. It's like, no, keep your plants and run. You get what I'm saying? Continue, Blair. So that's why I think she's like a tad of delusional. Not like Meri delusional, but it's like sometimes like I think the hope is gone. Especially since he's not showing really effort. Only thing Kody is doing is saying the word reconcile, but he's not doing nothing else. He's just saying
that's where it stops and starts with an R and an E.
Yeah, he's just like reconcile. And she like, no.
The next week, reconcile.
And she like, no. No counselors, no therapy, no change. He just like,
I'm gonna try again next week.
Yeah. Reconcile. No. So I think you should cut your losses. Continue, Blair.
Yeah. Kody thinks everything is so awkward because, one, he doesn't feel like he's welcome there. Then Kody says, like, look, it feels like I'm living a double life. I have this life where I spend most of my time with Robyn and the kids, and I can't talk about that here. So he's just saying that he can't involve Janelle in his life and talk about everything he's going through because it's so separated. He doesn't know why he can't reconcile with Janelle. Janelle doesn't know why she would nurture a relationship with Robyn. Because Kody had said something about like, oh, like she needs to be a good sister wife. Yeah. And Janelle's like, I don't know why I would reconcile with Robyn or Meri when she and Kody aren't even together. Yeah. So Kody feels the need to protect Robyn is Janelle's thinking, and he's never said, like you said, he never said like I love you, I miss you. It's always about getting the family back together so his life runs smoothly. Yeah. And he says he plans on asking her again next week about reconciliation. Told you. Reconciliation? Reconcile? It says maybe he should get more serious about it. Maybe.
Listen here.
If it's what you really want. I don't think he really wants it.
I mean, he kind of told on himself. You kind of said in your notes. Yeah. You said that, like, whenever he speaks of reconciliation, he doesn't see the grievance as a interpersonal me and you thing. Yeah. He sees it as, come on, let's fix this for the family. He don't even put Janelle's feelings, and if her feelings was hurt, you get what I'm saying, first. He's more like, look, let's just get the family back together so my life can run smoothly.
Yeah. So I could talk to you about Robyn.
Exactly. So it's like, no.
So it's all in one pot.
No, okay? Exactly. So it like, Kody, it's your fault, and since it's your fault, you have to. That's why many times than not, you don't want to be the guy or the person in a relationship who fault it is, because you got to do double the work just to get it back to playing field. Yeah. So that's why she says the I love yous. That's why she is saying no counseling, no nothing. Like, you coming over here talk about the different shade of countertops, and stuff like that. You're not really even talking about nothing. And then, like, of course, don't even try to make it seem like that, oh, like she brought this apartment for her. This is not ours. Man, you rather prefer to be at Robyn's house anyway.
Yeah, you don't be over there anyway.
Exactly. So stop making it seem like people are pushing you out their life. That is just a reaction.
He's like, I'm not welcome here. Did you not get invited to the house?
Exactly. I'm like,
to see the house, to hang out with Savannah. Like, Janelle, at the most, that's what Janelle would probably want. If you want to come hang out with your daughter, by all means.
And guess what?
Hang out.
And guess what? If you want to reconcile with Janelle, actually do stuff and change. Many times than not the word reconcile is going to make people change. Actually, change behavior makes people change. Yeah. And Kody, you haven't shown that. And Janelle's like, I'm not going to invest in you because you haven't, not even I love you. Not even I love you. You know? For somebody who probably didn't need that while in a relationship, they start seeing a little glimmer of light outside the relationship. They be like, you know what? It would be nice to get that sometimes. Right. You know, continue. Walk us through it, Blair.
Yeah, well, Kody, Meri, she's still trying to catch up to speed to where we all are. So let's just give Meri some time to rehash what happened and get into reality with the rest of us.
What's up, Meri?
So Kody told Meri not to have hope for their relationship. She doesn't know what to do.
Wow.
Meri's sad that some trees are going to be coming down in front of the B&B. Yeah. The thought of tearing something down that was there probably when her grandmother's mother was there, or as a kid, is really sad. Yeah. The B&B is Meri's safe place, and Kody, he's told her, he's like, look, I don't want to go back to where we were. And Meri's like, good, me neither. Let's move forward. He said, no. That's not what I mean by that. Give it up. Give up all the hope. Not happening. And Kody has made it abundantly clear that he has no interest. And Meri, she's like, well, that's not how I feel.
Yeah, it's kind of sad now. It's getting to the point. I know you're probably to the point where you're like, look.
I'm like, she want to be, just how she want to live. So I ain't going to argue with her.
It's sad because it's like, what else can he do? He only got one option. And that's fake his death.
Oh gosh,
that's literally the only thing he can do.
And run off with Robyn.
Like that's nothing he can do. He says, like, I don't want to rehash nothing with you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you.
I don't want to go back or go forward. No.
And she's like, look, I don't want to go back either. And he's like, good, I'm happy we're good with this. She said, I'm moving forward. He's like, what?
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not what I meant. And
oh God.
Yeah, Meri has a problem with change, and I can understand it. Meri says something. I don't know if I'm jumping scenes or not, but Meri definitely says something about how she feels like she has to take care of herself because it's been proven to her throughout her life that people not gonna look out for her and look out for her best interests and things like that. That's why I like the scene with Blair and Jen. They're helping her even with things that, you know, I read the comments, I read everything, and I know some people are saying like, Meri, what is this business you think you're trying to do? You know what I'm saying? But the fact that she has somebody to support her, that could put a battery in her back and make her view life differently in totality.
Yeah. This could be the first step.
Exactly. It doesn't mean that this business is going to be successful, but it can put the battery in her back to basically keep pushing it, to keep looking and keeping and keep looking for that happiness within, besides looking for that type of happiness with, you know, the family and Kody and so forth. Continue.
Yeah. Well, they talk about Meri and Kody's relationship back in the day, and Christine became interested in Kody by how well he treated Meri.
This was very interesting.
Yeah. When Janelle entered the family, they talking about Meri and Kody were attached at the hip. They were really a couple in love. Meri says, screw him. He's not worth it. But she still don't know what she want to do. The trees are down at the B&B, and she says, it's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. And she said that a couple times, and I was like, isn't that a big picture?
An allegory.
Right, an allegory for your life. If you could just move the hell on, it probably isn't as bad as you think.
Well, it could be. Trees are trees, okay?
Okay.
No, my whole thing with that is, it's interesting to hear them say that what actually attracted them to Kody was how he treated Meri and things like that. Is it possible that outside of Kody involvement, he started treating Meri bad, not like basically within the show for seasons and things like that. And it's just so funny. Is that all of the scenes we did? It's just so funny to see actually the contrast of seeing Janelle and Christine happy with doing a birthday party, and seeing Meri happy in her estate and things like that, doing things with Blair and Jen and trying to get her life going. And then whenever Kody's on the screen, he's always talking about, it's like this cloud of just like fogginess, just real. It's not as bright as the only time I saw brightness was when he was with Savannah. Yeah. Other than that, when he's talking about his life or talking about things with Robyn, it's just so,
everything's so heavy.
Everything is so heavy. Even something as simple. Robyn mentioned something, and then we get out of here. Kody told Meri that, hey, I'm watching the kids. You know what I mean? And Robyn's like, what? No, he ain't watching the kids. I definitely wouldn't have him doing nothing on y'all anniversary and things like that. So I'm like, Meri, get the hint. Cut down the trees.
It's more than a hint at this point.
Cut down that Kody tree. You know, cut down that Kody tree. Because remember, they said they had to cut down those pine trees because it was becoming a danger.
And it was gonna fall.
It was gonna fall and ruin everything.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Cut down that Kody tree so it won't fall on you and ruin everything. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share on this episode? This was nice, quick, bang, bang, boom type of episode.
Nothing else. We hit it all.
I want y'all in these comments heavy this week, man. I want y'all in these comments heavy. Even if I don't get a chance to like and heart each one, I see them all. Shout out to everybody. Anything else, Blair?
That's it.
Y'all be good.
Bye.